Welcome back to Elder Wolf MTG, everyone. Glad to have you here. It has been a while. Life has been very busy. Now I am back and looking forward to doing a Duskmourn Premier Draft. I have played some of this in person, which has been a lot of fun. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I have some familiarity with the set, but there's still a lot of rares that I probably haven't encountered and or played with. So I've definitely been keeping up with my dailies. Is about the only thing I've been able to do. But we have plenty of in-game resource to go ahead and go for a draft. So I'm going to go ahead and do the draft token, and we're going to jump right in. I'll restart the recording once we get a table. Okay, here we go. Open our pack one, pick one. This is Marina. This is the 5-color. I don't think I'm going to start with that. You need a lot of fixing and probably a little bit more familiarity with the set. But yeah, really good card if you can put it all together. This set is a very enchantment heavy set, but let's see what else we have here. Cathartic Parting. Owner of target artifact or enchantment opponent controls shuffles it into the library, and you may shuffle up to 4 target cards from your graveyard into your library. Pretty good removal. Rite of Moth is a great reanimate for the black-white deck. Soul Rager. I don't know about pack one, pick one. Let's see what else we have. Cheerleader is really good for white. Let's see, good removal with Unable to Scream. Seize to Slumber. Probably not a first pick. Well, do I want to go with 2 colors? What's the best card here? From a 2-drop perspective, probably the Cheerleader. I'm going to go and go Rite of Moth, though. The black-white is really powerful if it plays out. Let's see. Oh, wow. That is, yeah, an Overlord. 5/3. What was in the first pack for this person? When it attacks or enters, draw 2, then discard. That is a very powerful card. I think we will definitely pick that up. Let's see, we have the Twitching Doll for green. 2/2 adds a mana of any color and put a nest counter, and you sacrifice it and create a 2/2 spider token with reach for each counter. That is also very, very good. But I think I'm going to go with the Overlord. That is an incredibly powerful ability, especially with imprint. So we're going to go ahead and go blue, and we'll just keep staying open. See what we get. Live or Die is an excellent removal card. Let's see, anything and nothing really in blue. Well, Surveyor is quite good in blue if we wanted to go that, but Live or Die is a very good removal spell. Sporogenic, when it enters, target player sacks a creature other than enchanted. They can also be very good as well. Maybe that sticks me a little bit less color heavy if I want to go Dimir. Under the Skin, it's very good, especially for when you manifest Dread, which could be the blue-green. Yeah, this is tough. Removal versus probably Under the Skin for me here. Lots of good black. Hard to pass that signal. I think I'm going to go with the Sporogenic here. Cheaper. It is an enchantment itself, so we'll stick with that. What else do we have here? Emerge from the Cocoon. Pretty much what you want for the black-white deck. Cracked Skull is okay at the removal. Getting out of their hand. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Okay, Commune with Evil is a very good pick. This is the one where you look at top 4, 1 in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Midnight Mayhem is excellent for Boros. It's a little bit away from where we are. I don't know if that's a signal just say I don't pick 4. Haunted Screen. This is interesting one. Does ramp a little bit. Not really anything else in blue. Maybe I take that for... No, I probably should go with Commune with Evil. That's a great way for black-white if we do to put stuff into the graveyard. Yeah, that would be a really good one. Monstrous Emergence is really great for removal in the green deck. We don't have any green yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Commune with Evil here. And we'll see what wheels. Another Marina. Probably not taking that one either. Violent Urge. Decent Trick. And Double Strike if you have Delirium. Another Rite of the Moth. This one I'm going to be tempted to take the Cheerleader. Or do I stick with black or Eerie? That's an interesting choice. The black-white is very good. We may not be able to go into blue. Nothing is happening in blue at the moment, but I probably need something like 2 drops before I do Rite of the Moth. Maybe that means I should do Cheerleader as a more aggressive. Yeah. This is a tough one. Probably actually between Cheerleader and Leech for me here. Guess we'll just go with the Leech. Rip is a good one for the survival deck. If it's tapped, you reveal the top X of your library, where X is the power. You put any number of creatures or vehicles with different powers into your hand. That is a very good card. Savor the Small is decent. Killer's Mask is okay. Escort Unsettling Twins is very good as well. Maybe I take this one now because of the white-black synergies. I could also take Glimmerlight, but I think the Unsettling Twins is great for putting stuff in your deck. Maybe I should keep open for Rip. Maybe that's actually the pick, just to stay open at this point. Oh, wow. If it was cast, each player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards. That's interesting. I don't think I want that one. We have a lot of black coming around. Fear Surveillance is Enchantment Nightmare. Derelict Attic is pretty good. Fear of the Dark. I think I'm going to go the 2-drop here. Disturbing Mirth. You need these in multiples. Most Valuable Slayer is pretty good. I'm going to see if the black-white, that's actually a signpost for black-white. So we want Manifest Dread. We want ways to get things in the graveyard, surveils, and things like that. This is a signpost for black-white. So yeah, let's take black-light. I probably would actually like something like 1 Fear of Lost Teeth as well. The Machete is okay. It makes it a 4/3 Manifest Dread, 4/3 creature, but the equip is 4, so it's very prohibitive later. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the signpost here. Looks like we may not be doing the Overlord. Wow, there's Marina did wheel. Let's see. On the off chance that we go green, I'm probably just going to take... Oh, this could be fixing. I'm going to take that for potential fixing. Never know. We could do a splash of red. Tunnel Surveyor actually wheeled Infernal Phantom. I don't really like this card that much. It's a 2/3 for 4 at base. Not sure about that. Found Footage. Not so sure about that either. I'm going to take up the Surveyor here. Okay, we've got some removal in black. We've got the Cultist, which is a 4/1. I think we're going to take the removal. Let's see, it looks like our blue may not be happening. We'll take Living Phone as another white creature, and I guess we'll pick that one up for rare. And Frantic Strength for green. Doesn't look like Rip necessarily. Central Elevator, Promising Stairs. This is the room deck. I don't think I'm the one I'm going to go for this one. So we're looking for white, black. What would we say for Possessed Goat is a great activator for white, black. Reanimate. So it turns into a 4/4 later. You discard a card, and then you do that. So maybe we take that. Drag the Roots is very good, but it is also in green. Destroy, instant destroy. Fear of Immobility, it's solid. 4/4, stuns a creature. Yeah, I think we're going to pick our enablers for what we're going for here. See, Nashi, Searcher in the Dark, 2/2, and Demir Menace. When it deals combat, you may mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary or enchantments from among them into your hand. Put a 1/1 counter. It's good for... The Lionheart Glimmer is very good. just for attacking. Makes it a 3/6 attacking, but yeah, it makes it very difficult for your opponent. So I think we're going to stick with that one for now. Maybe we will one of these blacks, maybe Cracked Skull, maybe another intervention or a rat. Rat could be good for us as well. Let's go ahead and stick with the Glimmer. Oh, wow. Tyvar is... Oh, that's tough. That is so far from what we're doing, and Tyvar is a beast. It's amazing that that's coming back this direction. Well, I could go green-black. There has been green flowing. That is definitely means the person to my left and the other two to my left are passing green. We're going to jump into green. Maybe we go green-white after all. So what does that mean? Surgical Suite, return the target creature with mana value 3 or less. Potentially we do that one. Friendly Ghost, nah, it's okay. Cultist, nah, okay, maybe Glimmerlight. Okay, so maybe we bring back Rip. Fear of Exposure. Tap 2. I mean, that would be the deck for us if we're going to go into green. All right, I've got to stick a lane or pick a lane here, but it looks like blue is sort of flowing. Fear of Infinity. This gets better. Multiples. Tunnel Surveyor. Tyvar just coming around, though, is pretty insane. Fear of Surveillance. It's a great 2-drop. I've already got one. Does allow for surveilling. Wolverine Gem. Search for a base Manifest Dread and 3 encounters on that creature. God, this is tough. This is tough. Do I just get the Cycler and stick with white-black as well? Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Leyline of the Void, not for this. There's Monstrous Emergence. That is an incredibly good card for removal. Okay, so maybe we're black-green? Black-green could be a thing. Do I do another Leech for 2-drops? Maybe we're black-green, I splash right of the Moth. I guess I'll take Savior just on the off chance that we still go that direction. Okay, another black. +1 encounter if a creature died this turn. It's the great. The Skull or the Greenhouse. It's actually not a bad one for green. Okay, then we have the Skull Crab. That's not what we're doing. Let's play a game. I don't really care for this one, but we can play it. It's kind of more of a win more card. If you're going to hit all 3 elements, we'll take. So we're definitely black, and it looks like we're definitely... Glimmerlight actually was pretty good there. Okay, let's see what we can get in our last pack here. It's just out of this world. Out of this world. Really good cards here. And we get 2 Overlords, though our blue is so not what we want to do. Oh, man. This is tough. Gosh, 2 Overlords. I probably should take Watchdog here. But it's so tempting just to go another Overlord. Teletamio, that's not what we want to do. The land actually would be incredible. Fear of Failed Test. Fear of the Dark. I think we need... removal as well. I think we're definitely black. So we're black-blue. I really don't have enough for being black-blue, do I? If I'm going to do it, I need to get fixing. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rare land. Let's see. Get out. No. The Stick Twister is an amazing one. The Ghostly Dancers is also a bomb. Wow. How many enchantments do I have? 5? Ooh, this is tough. This is another bomb. I'm all over the place in here, aren't I? But it's just, man, the signals are just all over the place. I need, like, green, black, white. Gollies. Hover ship. That's also a really good one. Nowhere to run. Yeah, that's an enchantment. I think we have to take that one here. Okay, so maybe Tyvar just totally threw me off. Take away our green. Unsettling Twins. Rat would be good. The problem is we don't have any of our reanimate that we really need for black-white. Let's just sacrifice a creature. It is kind of removal. That's actually really good. We're going to go that. Altenac. Let's see here. Another Winter's Intervention, maybe? Or do we just go with the Plane Cyclers for a top end? Let's get out Rip. No. I guess we're going to do this. Plane Cycler. Cheerleader now. For 2 drops. Another Possessed Goat. Now I kind of wish I had that second Rite of Moth. There's Phone or Rat. We got 1 phone. We don't have a rat. Let's do it that way. Let's just take the rare. And maybe the healer? Okay, well, I think maybe Tyvar completely threw me. Tyvar is definitely a bomb. But we have some other ways to get around this. Okay, so let's look at here. We probably want to bring the Sweet in and the Lionheart in. What are we taking out? Let's take out here. Just need a couple of cuts. We have 1 Rite of the Moth. That's the only reanimate that we have. That's unfortunate. How many enchantments do we have? 7? Not terrible. Glimmerlight also makes an enchantment. We have 2 Possessed Goats. Becomes 4/4s later. Puts things in the yard. Cheerleader, Surveillance, Leech, Rat, Stick Twister. Maybe we cut 1 Winter's Intervention. Probably take out Savor the Small. Rite of the Moth, the Glimmer, the Dancers. Fear of Adoption. Cycler. This is probably going to be a 2-drop most of the time. In this deck at least. We also have a Swamp Cycler. We have a Surgical Suite for mana value 3 or less creature. Which, I mean, we have them. Alright, do we want to try to splash Overlord? I don't think so because of the double blue. That would be too much. We have our Shroud Stomper that we could bring back in. I mean, we do have the land, but I don't think that's going to be enough for double Overlord. It just seems too much. We have too much double white and some double black. I just don't think it's going to work. So we have 24. We have 2 land cyclers. We probably could run 16 here. We have a fairly low curve. What are we looking to get back? I mean, yeah, this is the Ghostly Dancers is what's going to win us some games here. We have removal. We have Cracked Skull. I think we actually could go 16 lands. It sounds crazy because of all of the 6-drops, but these are basically land cyclers for us the vast majority of time. So that's like 16 lands plus 2 land cyclers. I think that's probably fine. Fear of Reduction is removal. Stomper's just value. Glimmer's value. Dancers is a bomb. I mean, it's not a bad deck. It could have come together a little bit better if I'd stuck with it. I think Tyvar threw me off. What did I pick? Like Greenhouse Tyvar and Monstrous Emergence, and then I also picked another Overlord of the Flood Pits. Would I want Cult Healer versus what? Maybe 1 Possessed Goat and put in the Cult Healer. Gives my curve just a little bit better. That's going to be down a little bit because I have the Plane Cyclers or the Land Cyclers here. It is a little risky with 16 lands. I'm really relying on these Shepherding Spirits, Spectral Snatcher, and we have Rite of the Moth, which is going to return some pretty big hefties. This is only when it enters, so yeah, this is actually a really good one. 5/5 flying. We've got some heavy hitters at the top end. What's our removal? Let's check one more time. So we've got Nowhere to Run, Sporogenic, two, 3, sort of. 4s. That's not really great, is it? I think I do need Winter's Intervention then. So what am I cutting for that? How many creatures do we have? 16? Maybe I cut the rat. Gives us a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna go 16 lands because of the 2 or the land cyclers. So let's put in the land. Suggest. Let's see, what is that? We have like double early. I guess Rite of the Moth, but that's probably not going to be turn 4 most of the time. So I think that's probably right. We kind of need both early. Okay, let's see how we do in round 1. Okay, first opponent, Kalipapas. Starting off in bronze at the bottom. Let's see. Okay, got a 1-drop, 3-drop, 3-drop, land cycler. Okay, yeah, we're not going to get too much better than this, so we're on the board pretty early. I probably will do the land cycling, but we'll see. If we keep drawing lands, I won't. We'll see. Let's give a big hello to our opponent. They are red. So we have Boros. Yes, there we go. Okay. This one is what? Attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent, where X is a number of creature control power 2 or less. I think I will. This is by 3. And so what would we discard? The Shroud Stomper, probably. So maybe we don't do this just yet. Actually, we probably do, just to go ahead and... Yeah, we're probably just going to go ahead and do this. We'll discard the Shroud Stomper to the Goat. Whenever you attack attacking creatures you control, get +1/+0 until end of turn. Okay, well that's really good right now for the doll. Okay, that's the stacks. Okay, we're gonna go 2. Yep, no blocking. Let's go ahead and swamp cycle here. Well, that's pretty good. We will need another white. So this is instant speed. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just do a 3/3 here. They're going to have to deal with the 3/3. We're going to have to get the spells out of their hand regardless. Okay. They're not going to attack now. Okay, that's good for us. Settling Twins. We'll do this one. No attacks. Okay, we've got pretty good board presence right now. Obviously, we want a Plains to get the Ghostly Dancers down. Okay. Yep. Okay. So here's how I want to play this. Actually, that worked out really, really well for us. Let's see what they do here. We're really hoping for a Plains. They have a sorcery speed removal? They had instant. They probably should have done that while the blocks, the combat damage was happening. We'll see what they do. I'm going to turn these screens off. Wow, they had the split up. We're going to have to do this. Wow. What do we do with that? One of them into my hand, so I need double white like crazy. So actually this is probably really good this is happening. I think we stick with the Stick Twister. Okay, it's actually really good. Well, unless they do a double creature drop. Okay. Yep. Well, that... I think we have to go for this. The other thing that I can do is, I guess, Winter's Intervention and then Sacrifice. Maybe that's actually better. Sacrifice is a creature other than enchanted. Okay, we'll get rid yeah. Okay. Oof. That is tough. Wow, the opponent is drawing kind of the nuts here. I don't know if I can come away from this. Let me see. Attacking creatures, that's so powerful for a 2-mana ability. So if I do this, they're going to come in and hit me for 6. I block one of those, block here, and they deal 6. I go to 4. I do this. I block one of those. They still do 6. Yeah, I think I'm 2 life short. 1 mana short. Unfortunately. I mean, I'm sure they see the play, but gosh, I needed 1 more mana. If I did 1 more mana, I'd be able to do 2 creatures here, and I believe I would be fine, but unfortunately. Oh, wait. If they don't have removal, I think I'm actually remain alive. Yeah. Alright, I block the Hardened Escort. I take 7, and I die Xaxes. Wow. Tough matchup. Yep. Just really aggressive. This is why you need the 2-drops. And we had, you know, decent draws on the 2-drops. Just didn't get stabilized fast enough on that. Okay, nothing much I could do about that one. Let's go to the next one and see if we can pick up the pieces a little bit better. That split up is what really turned the game, right? When they destroyed all untapped creatures, that's what really did it in for us. That's okay though. You know, that's part of Magic. It's what you gotta deal with sometimes. So that one was a 3-for-1, I think what it was, or was it a 4-for-1? All right, next opponent, Turbo Kid. Let's see what we have here. I got a 1-drop, 2-drop removal, 3-drop. Yeah, pretty good. I go first as well. Sure, I'll take that. Tell you, this background art, well, pretty neat, is also just incredibly busy on the eyes. Just a lot going on. Ha, busy on the eyes. Let's see if we have a mirror matchup or not. Question is do I look for a swamp here? And I don't know if I do. I think maybe I keep it for Possessed Goat, I think is the plan. So we have red-black, which is sacrifice mechanics, per usual for red-black. Let's see what our opponent does. What is the Turbo Kid going to do? Yeah, this art here in the middle of the village or town with the streets, for some reason makes me think of Friday the 13th. So Fear Missing Out, 2-3 for 2, which is great. Enters, you discard a card and draw. And Delirium, whenever Fear attacks first time, if there are 4 more untapped target after this, there's an additional combat phase. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my mana to go ahead and get rid of that one. Okay, so there, got Turn Inside Out. Go ahead and flash in. Let's just get rid of that now. Just going to go and do the Cult Kidder here. Let's see what our opponent's going to do next. Red has access, I forgot the name of the card. They have the, when damage is done, Exile. Exile is huge in this format just because there's so much graveyard recursion. And so having red is really good to kind of shut down graveyard recursion. And I believe it's a common, I forgot the name of it. Cracked Skull. Choose an on-land card. Interesting if they do the Snatcher here. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Okay, they did do that. Okay. When enchanted creature is dealt damage, destroy it. Okay. Do I get aggressive and discard my swamp to my goat? That is one way to do this. You know what? Why not? That's 7 damage. And I have Commune with Evil to get something else. Let's see what they do with a 3-3 and a 4-4 on the board. Yeah, in person, I've played this. Okay, I'm not too concerned about that. They might have a burn spell damage. Of course, they can block the leech to the healer, and then the healer will die because of the cracked skull. All right, so beginning of instep. Okay. I don't know if there's 4 damage for 2 red mana at instant speed. I guess we're going to find out. There are tricks, for sure. Let's see, they're doing something here. Okay. Okay, they're going to go and get rid of the goat. Yeah, okay. I need to get those tricks out of them anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and commune with evil. Okay. Now we can do the Stick Twister unless we draw a land next turn, and then we can do the Lionheart. We'll see if the Manifest Dread on their side is actually a creature. Okay. Okay, not totally against that. I feel like that is probably better to get that out of their hand now. The Stick Twister, if they don't have removal, is going to do a lot of work here because we have Delirium now. So pretty much anything we draw is probably just a good spell. Even if we get one of our Plane Cyclers or something, I guess Rite of the Moth wouldn't be a great draw. I think our opponent is due for some lands. I guess maybe we are too. Oh goodness, yeah, well. This is where, I mean, they have removal. They need to take out the Stick Twister pretty much immediately. I will not be blocking ever in this scenario. The good thing about the Stick Twister, or at least for us, is it's lifelink and the damage comes from the creature itself. So it is a 4-life swing at the end of each of my insteps with Delirium. If I was my opponent and I had Burn, probably would go ahead and burn. I mean, they should have done that before we reached instep if they had it. I think they may be trying to decide if they want to discard here. Okay. Untimely Malfunction. Well, hey, that's a card down. Definitely not blocking. Okay, Manifest Dread. And you attack target attacking creature gains double strike. That's a good one. I wonder if they just hit like 2 lands and they needed both the lands. We'll see. Yeah, no blocks. Wow. Well, this is we just need a land, and this becomes an incredible hand. I just need 1 land. Because then we'll go Ghostly Dancers, and then we'll go Lionheart Glimmer, which triggers the Ghostly Dancers, and at that point it's probably going to be game over. But obviously we got to find a land. What do we have? 24. So we discarded another. Wow, 2 Untimely Malfunctions. All right, that's a good one. Yep, not blocking. There is the land. No attacks. Let's see what happens here. Are they discarding? I mean, the Stick Twister has already done work. It's kicked out 2 tricks. Okay, they're going to just destroy that. So, yeah, opponent is due for some lands. Vicious Clown. Okay. By doing that, I can probably safely block, like say this one. Yeah, keys to the house. All right, and then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I'll put them on a clock here. Let's see, discard or sack. Let's see what the opponent chooses to do. Sack. That's a land. Nope. Grab the prize. Okay. That's a good one. They don't have another black source, though. Yeah, that's it. If they attack, I mean, I'll block the clown. Two mana sack another creature. It becomes a 4/3. 4/3. Yeah, I have to block here. 3, 5. Oh, wow. Okay, they just went ahead and did it without making me think about it. So they have 1. There's no way that 1 mana gets 6 damage, right? I'm just going to do this. Yeah, and they don't have the ward ability for the Glimmer to take it out. That's it. That's game. Okay, we're going to get game 2, which is great, our second game. Okay, not that this matters, but just to throw it out there. Alright, that one was a little bit better. Yeah, 16 lands. Good and bad in both ways, but I think with the plane cycler, or the land cyclers are doing pretty decent. Alright, we'll take our first win there. Sounds good. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, next opponent, Norden Boom. Yeah, this set, like most sets that have come out lately, needs early plays, like 2-drops. It's just, even this set has been decently fast from the little that I've seen of it. You just got to have some early plays. Well, maybe a Let's Play a game actually comes into play here, so to speak. So Norden cannot block. When a creature you control becomes blocked, you can exile it. You may play that card from exile this turn. It's good. Enter the battlefield effects. Enabler. Yeah, next we're gonna do Commune with Evil, no doubt. We're not gonna block here. This is blue-red so far. We'll see if that's the 2 primary colors of the opponent. Blue-red is the room deck. Okay, they're gonna temple me out. This is a good one. I like Bottomless Pool, Locker Room. 5 mana to get to that capability. I think we go ahead and do this. So we have 2 lands in hand. We don't want the Shroud Stomper. Probably want the Cult Healer. And then the next turn we'll do... so now we have the Stomper for any kind of reanimate effects that we can draw into. And we're actually getting close. So what do we need? We have a sorcery, land, and creature. Do we have any instant? No. Nope. Nothing in hand. Maybe something with Unsettling Twins. We can do an enabler for that. Well, there's that card again. Deface Gallery. Alright, attacking for 3. Alright, so sorcery land creature. As weird as it sounds, I'm going to go ahead and do this to enable Delirium for Let's Play a Game. So then I can, yeah, do all of the modes. And I may actually play out the Cult Healer and the Cheerleader first to see if I can maybe get them to do some more 1-drops. It's not super likely, but it's possible. Okay, put 2 stun counters on it. That's fine. So what's the other side of this? Drowned Diner, draw 3. Okay. No blocks. You can hit me for 3 more. Thank you very much. So what do they have? Exile, top 2. So that's 5 mana. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this now because of the 2 cards and get that. So they're going to discard 2 and lose 3, gain 3. Oh, another meat locker, huh? Let's get those TV screens off. Okay. Now what we want to do is do Rite of the Moth. That's what we need to top, or the Flyer, or the Lionheart Glimmer. All 3 of those would be incredible draws. Okay. So they can play the Mountain. They're going to get some card draw back for sure. There's Rite of the Moth. Okay. We have 6 mana. That's 4. And we've got the Shroud Stomper. Yeah. This. Perfect. Now we have 7 mana next time, which I don't think we have any great targets for that, right? Yeah, not at this point. Yeah, the problem with them is that if they spend their mana drawing cards, they don't have anything on the board. And then I have Fear of Abduction as well, so I can exile a creature I control, and I could probably do like Unsettling Twins, or even the face down card, the Plains that I have, that is from the Manifest Dread. I'm not too worried about that one. Okay, yeah, they're just trying to get more presence here. It's not a bad call here. I think we're just going to go ahead. I should keep that probably. Let's just see how they block. I keep forgetting Shroud Stomper does this when it attacks as well. That's why it's so expensive. It's not just its enter the battlefield effects. Obviously, they want to get rid of the Shroud Stomper. They can't unless they have a burn in their hand and they double block, which, I mean, if you want to do a 3-for-1, I'm all for it. No big deal here. I'm probably just going to do the Shepherding Spirits as a 4/5 flyer. I'll keep Fear of Abduction in case they can get out of this, and I can then take away one of a key threat that they might have. Looks like they're going to be trading. Yeah, sure. Yeah, not really much that they can do here. And that is the problem with the Room deck. It's kind of a win more. It takes so much mana to get set up, and you've got to be stable in the meantime in terms of board presence, creatures and such. And otherwise, you get behind and you've spent all this mana to unlock rooms, and it just really doesn't go well. Okay, that's our second win, which is great. Okay, next opponent, Azerhuck in Silver League. All right, let's go. Do you not think I can keep this hand? Yeah, if we had one black source, this hand is absolutely amazing. But I think we have to mulligan that one. Wow. Yeah, I think we keep this one. And hope we draw a white source. Ooh, that's tough. I think we do the Snatcher, or do we do the Snatcher, keep the Snatcher, get rid of it? So tough. That is tough. The Ghostly Dancers are such a bomb that I want to keep, but this gives me a 4th land, but then I don't have anything to play it with anyway, so yeah, let's just throw that back. Okay, let's see what happens. That was 2 very unfortunate draws there, and we got a 2-drop obviously, but wow, that is not what we want to see. Maybe we can get a little bit of life, but we will need a white source. Hopefully 2 white sources. Yeah, 2 white sources off the top. That'd be the best. So we have blue, white. Let's see if they do the room that returns to hand. No. And there's 1 white source. No blocks. Next turn we will do the Unsettling Twins. It could have the removal spell 2 mana for destroy target tapped creature. It'd be an interesting play if they did that here. Yeah, doing the Surveyor. Okay. And tap for 1. Say go. Just go ahead and pull out the twins. Yeah. And say go. What I need now is something to discard one of my cards. Okay, that's a very good one. Unwilling Vessel. Whenever enchantment control, put a counter on it, and when it dies, you make a spirit creature token equal and XX the number of counters on the vessel. So that's a good one. So this one, put a 1 counter so it goes 2. The screen. Okay. Well, not much to say here other than we're going to... Now, what do we want to equip this to? I think here we go ahead, offer the trade. Okay, interesting. And we'll go ahead and move this over. Yeah, 1 more white source. Let's see what we have. We did throw a Pitch of Plains. Unfortunately, that's what happens with the Manifest Dread sometimes. Let's see what our opponent has. Blue-white typically has quite a few flyers. They can unlock and make that a 4/3 and a 2/2. 4/3 would enable them to attack immediately with Vigilance, by the way, and another counter. But that would also spend their turn. Okay. Wow. Okay. That is a fascinating play. So they wanted to put a counter on a... Oh man, I am really quite confused as to what is going on here. Alright, yeah, I will go ahead and trade off here. Stay 4 life with my blocks. That's pretty good. So they've already unlocked that. Let's see what they choose to do. Question is do I go and do this and give him a 2/2 flyer now? Fascinating what I do here. This would save me 4 life, but it could be another trigger. I'm going to go and do it now while they're tapped out. So they're going to create a 2/2 flyer. Oh, 3/3 flyer. What was that? The power? Oh, did it have 3 counters on that? I thought it had 2. Oops. Well, that could be my undoing. I thought it was the other way. I thought it was 2 counters. It'll be interesting to see if the face down card is actually a creature or not. So 2 blues. It is a creature. Oh, 3 blues. Here we go. Okay, so flyers all the way around. Here's blue white classic. Here we go. Well, I think that is what we are doing. Discard 2, super useful at this stage of the game. I tell you, if I had the Rite of the Moth, I would be very tempted to just bring back the Stick Twister here. We're down to 6, I'm still at 19. Yeah, this lack of another white source is really hurting us right now. That Glimmer Seeker's a good one, a really good one, so they're going to attack me for 5. 1 card left in hand, double blue up. What do they have for double blue? Return to target hand. I'm so confused. They're clicking over everything. Okay. Wow, I think I would have hit pressure there. Interesting to see that. Oh man. Yeah, I think I have to go for it. This is such an unfortunate set of lands here. Swamp was the absolute worst draw I think we could have had there. So now they're going to do the 2/4 Ghost. Hit me for 5. No. They're going to do that and they're going to do the double counters. Okay, hit me for 4. Okay. Or do they have a counter up? Isn't that fascinating? Okay, so let's assume they have a counter. Which one do I care less about getting back? I think I'm going to do this, and if they counter it, Rite of the Moth. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking they had. Okay, so next turn... Wow, green. They're splashing green. Okay, so they're going to hit me for a lot. I think we just do this. So they can hit me for 5, 6, 7, 8. They got a pump spell. They got me, I think. 7. Not quite sure what they have. Oh, I'm very confused about my opponent there. Why would you not leave a blocker back if you can't kill me? But hey, I'll take it. Maybe that's in the leagues that we're in, but yeah, that was just a mistake by my opponent, but we will take that mistake gladly right now. So we are up to 3 wins. That's the big jump in value from 250 gems to 1,000, so that's really awesome. Let's go to the next one. Okay, next opponent, Merkaba 133. 2 times are kind of long tonight. Getting higher matchings, I guess, for my rank than I should. Yes, it's a decent hand. 2-drop. Yeah, woman counter. That's really great. Yep. Go keep this. Stick Twister. We'll see about which one of these we want to do first. Sporogenic Infections obviously needs 2 creatures. What is this? Flood Farm. So another blue-white. Tamer's really good. Let's do this one. Three colors. All right. Storyteller. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, trade it off. I think we have a much better in-game, most likely. Do Unsettling Twins here. Yeah, this is where they want to go off on the flyer. I think we're in a pretty good position. Let me think about this. This is going to make 2 2/2s, which can attack in next time. But then if I have the Lionheart Glimmer, they become 3/3s. So yeah, I think this is the right place. Let's see, assuming they don't keep a counter up. All right, let's do that and put Dragon off. And then next turn we will do the Glimmer. All right, that's a good one. Ethereal Armor is amazing, actually. That is going to put a kink in my plans. I think we go ahead and go. Yep, okay. So we have to hold off from that. They're down to 2 cards in hand. I have the Fear of Abduction. They have another counter. This could be bad, but we're going to go for this. Wow. 2, was that 3 counters? No, 2 counters. All right, Let's see what we have here now. We have a 5/5 flyer. See if they instantly killed my fear. Yep. Okay. Okay, let's see what they can do here. Those counters really mess me up, that's for sure. They have to put the apparition out. They got 2 mana. Yep, this is probably going to be it for them. I mean, who knows? They could have all kinds of interesting things. Okay, here's that one. They should still obviously attack. Oh, they got a recursion effect. Ooh. Well, that one. Five, huh? God, please. That is a bomb. And they had 6 cards in their graveyard too. That's the thing about that. What are my outs? Well, I've got, what, a 2-turn clock here? Guess it. Well, I don't know if they can attack with the Oculus very well, though. Maybe they realize that, too. They're kind of hold back and playing defensive, but this is going to keep giving them value. This is going to kill me. I have to have, wow. Well, this is a very frustrating way to lose, that's for sure. I'm flooding out. I have 16 lands. So I've got 6, 11, 12. I've got 4 lands left in my deck. And surely some of these, yeah, are going to be, oh, of course, the Mind Skinner. Okay, well, this is just insane. Mythic, rare, and now they're drawing into everything. Yeah, now they're going to be able to attack. Wow. Unbelievable. All my spells. Have to draw something this time. Yeah, I don't know what you can do about that. My opponent's draw there at the end is just saying, look at this, I'm just flooding out. So, oh, nothing you can do about that. That's magic. Bomb. I would say this deck that I have is not great. It doesn't have a high power. I don't even know if I'm running, how many rares am I actually running? 1, 2. I've got 1 bomb. That's actually an uncommon. Yeah. I've got the ghostly dancers. But yeah, that's pretty frustrating. Opponent there definitely had a lot better value of cards. All right, let's go to the next one, see if we can get 1 or 2 more with this deck. I wouldn't expect this one to go 7 wins, but definitely frustrating when you have your opponent on the ropes like that and then they just top deck, and yeah, that Mythic is just insane. And they had enough in the graveyard to actually cast it too. That's the other thing. Next opponent, Tyranitar. Ghostly Dancers, we got a Cycler, a 2-drop, and a Cycler. Well, sure. That's questionable. I will be cycling off these for sure. Another blue. Yeah, that last match, the counters were just so key. Surveil 2, what is this one? Manifest, make it a 3/3 Manifest Red. Okay, we have a blue-red. Go and get the Stick Twister online. Hopefully we draw one more land. Well, that is not what we want to see there. See, that is a 4-mana unlock. Let's see this. So the red-blue is the rooms deck. Let's go ahead and planes. This one is... yeah, okay. So the next one is the big one. Oh, that's... no attacks. One more land. So we just kind of want to go land here to get the Spectral Snatcher online. Now this doesn't enter, even though it's an enchantment, it doesn't trigger Ghostly Dancers because it's already in the battlefield. So this just becomes a 2/2 Vigilant Surveil. That was really tough with that being my only flyer. Wow. That was definitely a way to do it. I'll tell you that much. Okay, they chose not to do the Razorkin. I'm fascinated by that, because they could totally turn that up. I'm not quite sure what that means. So they have an air clock. The reward is discard a card on the Snatcher. Kind of honestly, we're hoping that we... oh, they had one already. Okay, well, fair enough. I'm assuming the face down card is a creature. Need a land here. What's the last card? Let's see it. Redic Apparition. Okay, so next time they're attacking for 3, 5, 8 plus 10 plus a flip, let's say 12. I don't think I can take that. I think I have to trade for the Razorkin. Let's see if they attack with everything. Okay, that's smart. Actually, that's really good. Makes that a 4/4. I gotta start attacking here, I think. Actually, I think I'm happy with this. I'm gonna keep the planes for the possessed goat. Yeah, tapped. That's okay. Let's see what they end up doing here. Here. They block with both. Okay, that's actually. Can I still do? I still can't do the. Doesn't change it if they double block, they're still going to die. So let's go ahead and draw the card and double trade here. So they're going to double block for sure, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Now they've got to be careful here. I got another blocker. I'm going for it. Alright, I'm on a 2-turn clock. Oh, that's incredible. Okay. Okay. Let's do this before they have a counter. Okay, they have 4 damage on board. They have a 4/4. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. So let me think about that. Would I have survived if I hadn't? Man, that... It really is frustrating because it seems like when you play Arena Online, the amount of top decks that you experience compared to like in real life Magic is very disproportionate. That was probably about the only card in their deck that they could have drawn to actually win the game. If I had held on to this and they had their 3/3, so they attacked for... I put this on the Horde Collar and it would have become a take 7 damage. The next turn I swing for 5/5 whatever, and then I draw 1 more card and they have a blocker, so they basically take 3, so I still probably would have lost. But yeah, super frustrating to lose on that top deck. I mean, it happens, but yeah, super frustrating. At least I'm glad we got to 1,000 gems. Want to do better than that in the future. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to play. Hope you enjoyed this content. The deck was okay, so probably I would have liked to have 4 wins, obviously, maybe even 5, but next time we'll draft and hopefully do just a little bit better. But if you like the content, please like, subscribe. Really appreciate it, and until next time.